Okay, so we have already discussed the group 1 of the different forms of verbs for different words. So in this lecture or in this video, we're going to discuss about the group 2 words and the different forms of verbs. So without wasting any time, okay, so just sit back and just concentrate and listen to each and every form of verb in a sequence. Only then, only then will this video will be truly beneficial. Okay, so away from any distraction, any disturbance, you just need to concentrate on the forms of verbs. So, okay, let us begin with this. So, you already know the pattern. First, I will first call the present form or the first form, then the past, the second form, then the past participle, the third form, and then the ing form. And then at the last, it is the s/es form. Okay, so let us begin. Abuse, abused, abused, abusing, abuses. Act, acted, acted, acting, acts. Add, added, added, adding, adds. Admire, admired, admired, admiring, admires. Advise, advised, advised, advising, advises. Allow, allowed, allowed, allowing, allows. Answer, answered, answered, answering, answers. Appoint, appointed, appointed, appointing, appoints. Appear, appeared, appeared, appearing, appears. Arrive, arrived, arrived, arriving, arrives. Arrest, arrested, arrested, arresting, arrests. Ask, asked, asked, asking, asks. Attack, attacked, attacked, attacking, attacks. Bark, barked, barked, barking, barks. Bathe, bathed, bathed, bathing, bathes. Beg, begged, begged, begging, begs. Believe, believed, believed, believing, believes. Behave, behaved, behaved, behaving, behaves. Bleed, bled, bled, bleeding, bleeds. Bless, blessed, blessed, blessing, blesses. Break, broke, broken, breaking, breaks. Bring, brought, brought, bringing, brings. Boil, boiled, boiled, boiling, boils. Boast, boasted, boasted, boasting, boasts. Borrow, borrowed, borrowed, borrowing, borrows. Build, built, built, building, builds. Burn, burnt, burnt, burning, burns. Buy, bought, bought, buying, buys. Call, called, called, calling, calls. Carry, carried, carried, carrying, carries. Catch, caught, caught, catching, catches. Clean, cleaned, cleaned, cleaning, cleans. Close, closed, closed, closing, closes. change, changed, changed, changing, changes, check, checked, checked, checking, checks, climb, climbed, climbed, climbing, climbs, clap, clapped, clapped, clapping, claps, copy, copied, copied, copying, copies, collect, collected, collected, collecting, collects, complain, complained, complained, complaining, complains, cook, cooked, cooked, cooking, cooks, count, counted, counted, counting, counts, confuse, confused, confused, confusing, confuses, consult, consulted, consulted, consulting, consults, cover, covered, covered, covering, covers, crow, crowed, crowed, crowing, crows, cross, crossed, crossed, crossing, crosses, creep, crept, crept, creeping, creeps, cry, cried, cried, crying, cries, decorate, decorated, decorated, decorating, decorates, dance, danced, danced, dancing, dances, deceive, deceived, deceived, deceiving, deceives. So in this group 2, what pattern we have just seen is that the second form and the third form of the verb are same. So what we have seen is in most of the words, the second form and the third form have the same words. So when you don't know the second and third form of a verb, there are 50 to 70% chances that the second form and the third form of the verb will be same. So let us continue with our words and just listen. And we're gonna speed up. I'm gonna increase my speed because now you're familiar with the pattern, and I don't think there will be any difficulty. Rather, it will be we can save a lot of time, and you can hear it, you can watch it twice if necessary. Okay, so where were we? I think we were on defeat. So okay, let us continue with defeat. Defeat, defeated, defeated, defeating, defeats, decide, decided, decided, deciding, decides, desire, desired, desired, desiring, desires, discover, discovered, discovered, discovering, discovers, dip, dipped, dipped, dipping, dips, die, died, died, dying, dies, divide, divided, divided, dividing, divides, dream, dreamed, dreamed, dreaming, dreams, dry, dried, dried, drying, dries, drone, drawn, drowned, drawn, drowned, drowned, drowning, drowns, die, died, died, dying, dies, earn, earned, earned, earning, earns, enter, entered, entered, entering, enters, employ, employed, employed, employing, employs, explain, explained, explained, explaining, explains, face, faced, faced, facing, faces, fail, failed, failed, failing, fails, fear, feared, feared, fearing, fears, feed, fed, fed, feeding, feeds, feel, felt, felt, feeling, feels, fell, felled, felled, felling, fells, flee, fled, fled, fleeing, flees, fight, fought, fought, fighting, fights, finish, finished, finished, finishing, finishes, find, 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 finding, finds, float, floated, floated, floating, floats, graze, grazed, grazed, grazing, grazes, gather, gathered, gathered, gathering, gathers, have, had, had, having, has, hate, hated, hated, hating, hates, hang, hanged, hanged, hanging, hangs, hear, heard, heard, hearing, hears, help, helped, helped, helping, helps, improve, improved, improved, improving, improves, invite, invited, invited, inviting, invites, join, joined, joined, joining, joins, jump, jumped, jumped, jumping, jumps, keep, kept, kept, keeping, keeps, kill, killed, killed, killing, kills, knit, knitted, knitted, knitting, knits, kneel, knelt, knelt, kneeling, kneels, lay, laid, laid, laying, lay, lie, lied, lied, lying, lies, laugh, laughed, laughed, laughing, laughs, learn, learned, learned, learning, learns, leave, left, left, leaving, leaves, lend, lent, lent, lending, lends, lose, lost, lost, losing, loses. Oh, sorry, it was lose or lose, I don't know. It was maybe lose, has some typing mistake. Lose, lost, lost, losing, loses. Like, liked, liked, liking, likes. Listen, listened, listened, listening, listens. Look, looked, looked, looking, looks. Live, lived, lived, living, lives. Love, loved, loved, loving, loves. Lead, led, led, leading, leads. Marry, married, married, marrying, marries. Make, made, made, making, makes. Mean, meant, meant, meaning, means. Meet, met, met, meeting, meets. Move, moved, moved, moving, moves. Melt, melted, melted, melting, melts. Mend, mended, mended, mending, mends. Mix, mixed, mixed, mixing, mixes. Name, named, named, naming, names. Need, needed, needed, needing, needs. Nip, nipped, nipped, nipping, nips. Obey, obeyed, obeyed, obeying, obeys. Open, opened, opened, opening, opens. Order, ordered, ordered, ordering, orders. Oppose, opposed, opposed, opposing, opposes. Pay, paid, paying, pays. Play, played, played, playing, plays. Pray, prayed, prayed, praying, praise. Praise, praised, praised, praising, praises. Preach, preached, preached, preaching, preaches. Peep, peeped, peeped, peeping, peeps. Plant, planted, planted, planting, plants. Pluck, plugged, plugged, plugging, plucks. Prepare, prepared, prepared, preparing, prepares. Pull, pulled, pulled, pulling, pulls. Prevent, prevented, prevented, preventing, prevents. Punish, punished, punished, punishing, punishes. Prove, proved, proved, proving, proves, promise, promised, promised, promising, promises, push, pushed, pushed, pushing, pushes, plug, plugged, plugged, plugging, plugs, quarrel, quarreled, quarrelled, quarreling, quarrels, rain, rained, rained, raining, rains, reply, replied, replied, replying, replies, reach, reached, reached, reaching, reaches, receive, received, received, receiving, receives, refuse, refused, refused, refusing, refuses, rest, rested, rested, resting, rests, resign, resigned, resigned, resigning, resigns, repair, repaired, repaired, repairing, repairs, remember, remembered, remembered, remembering, remembers, returns, returned, returned, returning, returns, roar, roared, roared, roaring, roars, say, said, said, saying, says, seek, sought, sought, seeking, seeks, sell, sold, sold, selling, sells, save, saved, saved, saving, saves, saw, sawed, sawed, sawing, saws, send, sent, sent, sending, sends, select, selected, selected, selecting, selects, sleep, slept, slept, sleeping, sleeps, stand, stood, stood, standing, stands, stay, stayed, stayed, staying, stays, spend, spent, spent, spending, spends, stop, stopped, stopped, stopping, stops, sweep, swept, swept, sweeping, sweeps, study, studied, studied, studying, studies, slip, slipped, slipped, slipping, slips, talk, talked, talked, talking, talks, tell, told, told, telling, tells, teach, taught, taught, teaching, teaches, think, thought, thought, thinking, thinks, tie, tied, tied, tying, ties, touch, touched, touched, touching, touches, try, tried, tried, trying, tries, trust, trusted, trusted, trusting, trusts, use, used, used, using, uses, understand, understood, understood, understanding, understands, walk, walked, walked, walking, walks, wash, washed, washed, washing, washes, wait, waited, waited, waiting, waits, weep, wept, wept, weeping, weeps, work, worked, worked, working, works, watch, watched, watched, watching, watches, wish, wished, wished, wishing, wishes, wander, wandered, wandered, wandering, wanders, waste, wasted, wasted, wasting, wastes, wed, wedded, wedded, wedding, weds, wound, wounded, wound, wounded, wounded, wounding, wounds, worship, worshipped, worshipped, worshipping, worships, wander, wandered, wandered, wandering, wanders, wrap, wrapped, wrapped, wrapping, wraps, yield, yielded, yielded, yielding, yields. So finally we have done with the group 2 words for the different forms with the different forms of verbs for them, and I hope you haven't slept yet. And okay, so whatever you are doing, I think you have slept. Okay, so okay, thank you for listening, thank you for watching. Bye bye, take care.